Barked. Hello, hello. How is your stream? How's the farm? They has the fan. Oh shit. I know I'm still sniffling a little bit. I'm still sniffling. Yeah, power washer for the vehicles on your farm. Oh, nice. You can live that power washing life. It's good, I swear. Right, we got a wild fox. I definitely still I feel like I sound like I'm still like a little stuffy, but still coughing. But I feel better. It's just some lingering shit, you know. It's a crazy month already. Enjoy your mods. Need to refreshing to see VTuber do it. Oh, Reaver, thank you. I'm glad you're able to catch me live. I'm glad you're enjoying the VODs though. Oh god. My headset. My milk roll, I think is going. Hold on. Or my head's too big. But you're like, hell yeah. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying them. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch like some more medieval foods and stuff. I mean, there are obviously like for this month we'll do some more holiday themed stuff, but lucky for me, Max has a lot of content, so I get to learn a lot from him. He's great. He's a good one. So video on VTubers do a medieval food stream, turning your own butter and eating bread. They should have to go to like those like colonial towns or something, you know, like for like they're like churning butter and stuff. Or like, I guess you could do maybe you can do that like a Renaissance fair, maybe. I don't know. Make them put in some real work. Kendrick, how's it going? Going down. I did come across a channel though. I think It's like something like dumb criminals or something. But he has a Taser Tuesday, and I was like, my man, my man. It's not that hard. Just yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's probably just really it's like tedious, I guess. Time consuming. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you could just sit and churn some butter, you'd probably be good, you know. Other than washing. We we more of the same, probably throw in some holiday videos. My kit that has a glass jar and a pedal. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I mean, I'm not surprised though. Yeah, once I am able to breathe again and stop coughing, and I can do anything. Oh, that just needs to stop. I'm tired of coughing. My body's tired of coughing. Don't hit the hornet's nest. I think I'm safe. How's it going, Suva? I think this place is gonna be nice to me and I won't get stung. There's just shit all over the wall. I need a hot toddy. You know what? I've never had a hot toddy. I don't really drink alcohol though, so. I mean, I would if it didn't make me feel so shitty, but yeah. I don't really drink alcohol. If I do, like, I'll drink like soju. Soju doesn't really seem like it like fucks me up too bad. Like, I don't really feel like terrible, but pretty much everything else makes me feel pretty awful. God, it looks so grimy. Ooh. I bet it stinks over here. I bet it's stinky. It is currently snowing. Oh, it snowed today, and then it snowed pretty much like all day. So I busted out the fleece sheep pajamas, and I got my hoodie. I got my blanket. I'm ready. Soju with snake in it. Oh, yeah. I will steer clear of that. I don't think I want any of that. I don't think I want any of that smoke. I think I'm good there. I think I'm good. Thank you for the heads up though. I didn't even know that was a thing. What part, like what all in it? Like What part of the snake is in it? Or from the snake? I don't even know. I don't even know. 27 out right now, and I'm curled up in your what is there? I mean the our high was like 28 or something. Let me see. My phone says it is 26 right now, 25. And then it'll be like in the teens in the morning. So it's a little chilly. A little bit chilly. The whole snake pickled in the bottle, it's venomous too. What the hell? That's a thing? I'm good. Yeah, I think I'll pass. Thank you. Thank you, Revere. I appreciate you. How's it going, GB? Yeah, we'll start videos in a little bit here. I'm not gonna do like I don't know. I don't think I'll get the whole barn done. This is kind of a big project because then I think there's a silo in the back too. Yeah. So we'll get what we get done. A Coca-Cola commercial. Oh snap. I don't know if those will get my pee-pee slapped or not. I don't know. So you have to search for new plates. Oh no. What happened? They like sell out? Did they like oversell? Look, this is gonna look good as new. You just gotta wash the shit off. Although, is there an inside? Okay. And you're like, oh lord. We gotta go inside. A massive oversell. Oh no. That sucks. I hate when they do that sometimes. You know, it's like you technically like locked your order in, but then like not. Not you. I mean, I'm assuming like cow doo doo and hay that somehow got painted all over. It's fine though. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's gonna look good as new. It's gonna look like shit was never here. Hey, you know what? There's nothing a little power washing can't fix, you know? Good as new. It's fertilizer, yeah. It's just, keeping the barn fresh. Ugh. It's okay to react to. All right, cool. Thanks for looking it up for me. Yeah, because I know like commercials are kind of like a weird realm sometimes. Like you can sometimes get your pee pee slapped for them, and sometimes you're fine. So, but you think you'd be fine regardless because it's a commercial. But I don't know how things work. It's by a historical society. Oh, nice. Okay. It's all clean. Well, I do like the oddly satisfying feeling you get when you're washing this stuff, though. You know it's doo-doo, but goddamn, it looks good when it's clean. But what they're thinking, that's a good question. I don't know. They did a good job, though. This is probably like one of the most relaxing games ever. And satisfying and just nice. It's just a nice game. It's very nice and very relaxing. So I think they did a good job. Because I played all of the first one. I watched everything and I got all the DLCs. I was addicted. I absolutely loved it. It was just nice, It's just easy going, and some of the like big jobs, I just, turn on a podcast or something or documentary and just wash, and it's just really nice. It's very nice. Thank you for the snack tax. After a day of drinking. How's it going, Daniel? You were playing earlier. It's like grabbing a little crossover, Varkin. I'm washing your place for you, so it'll be ready for your animals. I got you. This is a power washing simulator 2. Just something chill, relaxing. And but yeah, yeah, this game is like perfect for that. It's just nice. It's just nice. Like there's no time pressures or anything like that, you know. It's like everything's at your own pace. It's just a nice game. With the first one, I read something that they posted and it was like they did a study with university kids or something, and I guess they were playing them during like they were playing this game during their finals or something, or some sort of exams and stuff, and like maybe like and they had like stressful majors or something, and they I guess it helped reduce some of their stress. I was like, that's nice. I get it. This is just a very, this is just a relaxing game. Just one of those nice, relaxing, oddly satisfying games, you know? They did good. They did good on this one. Oop, oop. You got sushi because you a white monster. Yeah! Yeah! What kind of sushi did you get? Well, yeah, I guess I was cleaning the roof over here. I forgot. I forgot what I was doing the last time here. I wonder if can I just stand on it? Oh, I can. It won't fall off. Sometimes on like some like really steep inclines, I slide off, so. Spicy California roll pack. Ooh, that sounds good. We had leftovers, and then I'm gonna cook tomorrow, so we're gonna have Italian sausage with pasta and vodka sauce and garlic bread tomorrow for dinner. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're just a little bit, you know, magical, so we can do stuff like this. Gravity only kind of works. Just makes us more efficient. Oh, you're making some ramen. Nice, nice. Yeah, I like garlic too. Garlic's always good, like in pretty much anything. But yeah, I got it's like cheesy garlic bread. So we're gonna have that. We're gonna have that tomorrow night. Are you gonna be up all night? Oh no. I took a nap earlier, but I don't think I took too long of a nap or I'm gonna like be up too late, so I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing. Hello, Annie. I will send you a plate, Daniel. You're gonna make lasagna? Ooh. Lasagna is always good. The Christmas emotes are back. And I didn't, take forever to remember to update them. And then, oh, you're off for 3 days? Well, that's good. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing. Well, I've been on the couch and stuff, and then like when I was like super sick and like didn't want to do anything, I was putting some work in on my island. Smoking meats till next Tuesday. Oh snap! What all are you smoking? I've been enjoying myself. It's been kind of nice, I'm just kind of going at my own pace and changing my mind a million times. But I feel like I got something going. I got something going now. So I redid my entrance like 3 times, but I think I'm happy with what I have now. I don't have a whole lot decorated. I'm still kind of like um putting kind of like making like my layout of things and stuff and where I want things. I have like a little bit. I have a very very little decorated. And then I have a flower problem. There's a fucking surprise. So then I spent a lot of last night moving a bunch of shit to the beach. But yeah, it's been nice. I was like, oh shit. It's like like it's been nice to kind of just relax. Sometimes you want to change it too. Yeah, I changed my entrance like 3 times, I think, because I'm a mess. Can't come. Oh, I know, right? Although I feel like that's gonna take up so much of my storage at some point. Like if I, depending on how far I am by then, by the time that update hits, I'll be like, oh, well, that happened. But I do feel like being able to put like flowers and trees and stuff in storage is gonna be nice though. We desperately needed that. It's no rugs outside, but I'll take it. Deer sausages, hams, fish, whole goats, and lots of homemade jerky. Oh, nice. Doing it all. I know, right? Like, I was like, you know what? I was like, 9,000 seems like kind of a lot. But then I was like, not really, though. I was like, not, not for me. I have a problem. I have lots of issues. Yeah, like initially I was like, man, I was like, that's a lot. Like, that's great. Like, I'm gonna have so much extra storage. And then I was like, no, I know I'm not. I'm like, but I'm sure for normal people, they're gonna be fine, like they're gonna be like 9,000, perfect, But like I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't know, I don't know. Should have made it 10. Yes, yeah, we have the ultimate hoarding problem. 9,000 what? So like on Animal Crossing, you have storage, and right now the max storage is like 5,000 items. And then there's an update coming in January, and it's going to be bumped up to 9,000. Not over 9,000. Just staring at you. Right, stare back. And then be like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How's it going, Mal? Right, I'll get the rest of the bottom half of this roof, and then we'll start. Right, how can I have many? But yeah, no. No, it's for Animal Crossing. Yeah, you just side eye them. Like, I see you. I see you. Going okay. Or leaves the room if you stare at her. Oh my gosh. That's funny. I will be looking up some holiday arrests for sure. I don't know. I don't know if I have any saved right now. I can't remember. I added a bunch of stuff to my list, but I can't remember. I can't remember what I put on there. All right. Go here. Go here. Everybody get cozy. You should say, yeah. 55 is good too. 173 is crazy. Oh, thank you. Well, this is our cozy video layout as we watch crazy people. Oh yeah, let me see. We'll watch this Coca-Cola one. Yeah, cozy tasing time. Your female dog's 110. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, this guy's name is Shane. Shane's Dumb Criminals. That's his channel, and he has a Taser Tuesday, and I was like, my dude, my man. He knows. He knows. Bro knows. I feel like Taser Tuesday was made just for us. Makes me feel seen. Cozy tasing time. Yep. Yeah, that's what he's got Taser Tuesday. So I was like, yeah, and he's kind of funny too. So is the brains while your male dog is the brawn. Aw. She wears the pants in the house. All right, let's watch this one Rail Fan sent. This is a Coca-Cola commercial with vintage locomotive. I think this is gonna be cool. Oh wait, I gotta switch my audios here. So then YouTube can hear. I say I'm very dark. What do you mean? What do you mean? A little bit of dark humor? It's up loud mode. Thought that was Todd Howard. Oh, you have that book he's reading? Ooh. Aww. Oh, sorry. I probably got like double audio there. My bad. This is Coca-Cola commercial with vintage steam locomotive. 765. And the glass bottles, yeah. Oh, that's a nickel plate. From the 90s? I think we're before that, maybe. Aww. This is a sweet commercial. I love that, though. I love stuff like this. That's great. Oh, I love that. Oh, okay. I love it. Right? I feel like everything tastes better with glass bottles too. All right. Well, now that we got the wholesomeness out of the way, Taser Tuesday. Here we go. Get ready. Pepper your Angus.
Ridiculous. Keep your dude. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Taser, taser, taser.
He has a taser. Yeah.
Welcome back, y'all. Today's video comes from a channel called Police Crime Footage. Link will be in the description as usual. Go over there, give them some subs, give them plenty of views, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Parents, brothers, sisters, friends, grandparents, whoever. Teach your loved ones how to act on a traffic stop. This guy does a fabulous fake.
This guy's pretty fun. I watched like a few minutes of his video just to see if I kind of liked him, but I like his humor.
He's playing, and then all kinds of bad shit happens after that. It's Taser Tuesday. Check it out.
King 16 1050. Light blue Hyundai Sonata pulled into Campbell Park Elementary for investigative. Hey, stay in the car. Stay in the car.
They just going to school. I was coming to school.
All right, dude, I don't know that. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep everyone in the car, bro.
Dude, you got kids in the car. Why would you jump out and act all crazy and cause the cop to get nervous? That's when bad shit happens. Calm down.
True. That is true. Like don't be acting crazy. And you have kids in the car. I mean, I guess if you want to, get shot in front of your kids, I mean, sure.
All right, listen what I'm telling you.
Taser count betting pool.
What are you doing getting them in the middle of this like that?
Oh, I'm bringing them in the school.
All right,
Yep.
get the kids back in the car and then you step back to your trunk. That's ridiculous.
Huh?
Get your kids back in the car and step back here to the trunk. That's ridiculous, putting them in the middle of this crap.
I'm gonna go to school.
Unbelievable. How are you going to push your kids
And the cop is scolding him on top of everything. He is scolding him. He's like lecturing and scolding this man.
in the middle of this like that? Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Well, you see, what had happened was I'm stupid and needed some human shields.
Turn around, put your hands behind your
I
back.
just pulled uphill.
Jumping out of the car.
Yeah, he's got
like
major
that.
dad energy.
Keep your, dude, don't do it. Don't do it.
Uh-oh. And there it is. That was a good one though. How are you gonna act like this with your kids in the car? Like now you're gonna like freak your kids out, right? Like what are you doing? What are we doing? But we got a tase. But yeah. Oh,
Yeah, so that was beautiful. I think he hit his.
did he bounce his face off the corner of his car?
Yeah, so that was beautiful. I think he hit his face on the bumper. We're definitely checking that out again.
Yeah. I think he did. I think he just maybe met face. Yes. Oh yeah.
Right now. Turn around, get on your stomach. Hand 16, taser reported. Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach.
I'm down.
He says I'm down and then gets back up. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're making everything 100 times worse. Making it 100 times worse. Oh my gosh. And this is all while your kids are in the car. Yikes. This is big yikes.
Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach.
I'm down.
Hey, Hardian. How's it going, man? This man is just, all his clothes are, like, what's going on here? We have lost a shirt. Now we are losing pants. Like, this is the whole thing. This is the whole thing. A proper bad example, or his kids won't, yeah. Or his kids are going to see this and think that, like, the cops are the bad people too, you know? Like, I don't know. Unfortunately, in these kind of situations.
Also, belts. Teach them how belts work. If they're going to run from the cops, put a belt on. Tighten that shit up. That way you're not going to run without pants. Stupid.
True.
Your stomach, man. Just stop.
You got monsters, so your problems are gone now. Yeah. What kind of monster did you get?
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Just stop.
It ain't worth it. Now you're in your drawers. Oh my god.
He just dukes ass.
He just jumped over the side of the car. What is this man doing? He's gonna run off and leave his kids in the car. Bro.
Did he just dukes ass in that car? That's great.
He is. He's taking off running and his kids are in your kids are in the car and you are in your underwear. Oh my god. This is a wild one.
1024, we're running south.
It raises his power level. He's like, oh my god. How can you leave? Like, how can you do this? He must have like a warrant or some. There's gotta be something more to this because, I mean, like why? Like, why? Like, why would you do this?
Southbound 7411, blackmail, white tank, no pants, carrying a black
White tank, no pants.
bag, large grain black beard blonde.
Good on you, officer, for providing a detailed description like that. It's going to make it easy to find him. You probably could have stopped with no pants, though.
True. Yes. I think the no pants would have been, pretty good. He did get tased once already, maybe twice. Right? Yeah, maybe.
East. Correction west between houses.
Oh my goodness.
Stop. Just get on the ground. No, it ain't worth it. Come on. Oh, it's over. It's over, okay? It's over. Just turn around for me, please. Okay. Please, just I can't go to jail. Go.
Yeah, probably.
Well, you're going now. I mean, like, you may not have, like, depending, he could have talked to you, but you decided to, like, I don't know. Now we're in our underwear. We left our kids in the car. We are fighting. We have gotten tased. Like, we are so past you, maybe not going to jail that we are definitely going to jail.
Just turn around for me, please. Okay. Please, just I can't go to jail.
He extended that trip.
You probably wouldn't if you'd have just sat in your car and gave him your license.
See? I'm glad me and him are on the same page.
Stupid.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Stop. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. I'm not doing it.
I don't know why he ran.
You're gonna get shot. Huh? You're gonna get shot. Okay. Can you get on the ground? Okay. Bro? I can't go with you.
Oh my god, they're both dying. Bro, just give up. Just give up. Because yes, I think if you run again, he's going to shoot you.
715. I think it's 11th Street. Hurry.
Yeah, tase. Well, I think he's gonna have to dry taser him though. I don't think he's got another charge like ready because he took off running. So because he already used the one, so he's gonna have to like dry taser him.
Well, if you can't get to your cuffs right now, you may just want to improvise. Just wrap your radio wire around him.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Stop.
Oh, we got some audio redacted maybe, or cut out maybe. Could be like his body cam too.
Dude, please. You're not. Please, sir.
Oh, he's bleeding.
Please.
I wonder what those kids are doing right now. They
Yeah, right? Like, what are the kids doing? Yeah, the kids are still in the car.
just sitting in the car and well, Uncle Johnny's at it again. He's doing his usual thing. We'll just hang out here and wait on somebody to come pick us up.
Yeah, I don't know if he has a nightstick or not.
Just pass me on 7. Dude, you go top me, I'm gonna shoot
They're
you.
watching that cocoa melon in there.
I'm not.
Ugh.
On your stomach down! On your stomach down! On your stomach down! On your stomach down!
Yeah, this guy's really funny. Thank God he's got help now.
Juice him again.
I like it. Juice him again. He's on our team. He's on our team. We're Team Taze. Oh, you heard it.
Juice him again.
It charged up.
Check him! Check him! You good?
I'm good.
You good? You need anything?
What's her? What is her?
Hey, for arrested T for Taze.
Rescue.
You alright?
I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Check it out, brother.
He's just out of breath.
You're gonna stay right there.
You got my taser?
We're gonna do a body check on you real quick. Sound good? You're not getting up right now. You didn't get stabbed or anything. No. Stop moving!
No shots or anything?
No.
You bleeding anywhere? You good, brother? Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I think that's his bag. I lost a mag somewhere.
You're good, we'll find it.
I see him in kitchen breath.
I mean, that was a lot of running, and that was a whole fight. I mean, like from the second he got out of the car, we were fighting, running, fighting. I mean, yes. I mean, I'm sure he's winded.
He had 2 kids in the car.
Rescuing good.
I just need kids to get back.
No, they said they're good right now.
He had kids in the car.
Here, get in our car. Come on. Go sit in my passenger seat. You stay with him.
Need some water or anything?
Now I see him catch my breath.
Is he naked now? Right, get him some water.
Come, let's go, come. Let me check you out, brother.
Is that just where the prongs went into him?
Please, get up. You're gonna stay right there. I'm close. Please, can I get up? You're not getting up right now. Please. I can't breathe. Stop moving. I can't breathe. You on my stomach?
You need to stop.
Please. Stop. Get something to get on my stomach. So I can breathe.
You can breathe just fine. You're
Yeah, okay. I promise you. I promise. I can't hardly breathe.
It does his very
Hardly breathing.
does have very, very unfortunate positioning. That is true.
Can't breathe. They're 2 different things, homie.
True.
Can't hardly breathe.
Can't hardly breathe and can't breathe are 2 different things, homie.
No. Tase him. Keep tasing him.
If you stop talking, you can breathe.
863 Alpha, I'm out here. Thank you. Thank you for getting me. Thank you for getting me. Knees to your chest, stand up. Let's go, stand up. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Up. Let's go.
Up you go. And we got a plumber.
Let's go.
Why is he like so aggressive? Like, what is this guy's deal? What did you do, sir? Like, what are you like? What are we fighting here? Because we are fighting hard.
Come on.
Oh, I know.
Stop moving. My knee is stop resisting. My knee low.
Now, whose fault is that?
You stop resisting. Let's stop resisting. Get in the car.
The Karens are the best with it. That is true.
243, yeah. Put this on this.
They're not all white. See, look.
See, the people in this neighborhood, they know how to do it. If you want to record, by all means, record. Stay out of the way. Don't be yelling and harassing and interfering. Just step back and record.
Yep.
Yeah, so this guy had a long criminal history with convictions for robbery, ag assault, resisting with violence, Fed conviction for conspiring to possess and distribute Colombian marching powder. He ended up getting 17 years with an enhanced sentence for this. So, you know, good job, officers. You know how to
He got 17 years. I mean, that's quite the laundry list of shit he's got.
act on a traffic stop. He'd probably gotten his ticket and been on his way. In this case, it worked out for everybody that he acted like such an idiot.
True.
That's all I got for him. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Happy Taser Tuesday.
Happy Taser Tuesday, sir. That was a great one. That was good. I approve. I like this guy. Like, I know. It's like everybody says the same shit over and over. You just, you know, is what it is with him, I guess. Against, right? Like, no way, man. No way. Ain't no way. All right, let me go take a quick break. And then we will continue on. Okay, I am back. Thank you for the follow. I had to blow my nose, and then I had to make sure my nose wasn't gonna bleed. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I got like a really bad nosebleed the other day. So now I'm like afraid to like blow my nose now because I'm afraid like my nose gonna start bleeding. You get bloody noses in the winter. I haven't had one in a while, but I think it's because I had to blow my nose so much, and then like now it's like winter time. I think the combination of the two, it just like causes everything to, like crack and like bleed and stuff like that. But yeah, I got like a pretty bad nosebleed the other day, and like every time I'm like really, really careful when I blow my nose, but it's like I can't help it either. Cause like I still got like all that like going on, so it's not fun. This is Holly thinks she can manipulate everybody. It's a true crime one. Oh wait, my bad. I gotta switch for the videos.
My God. I know he did this. He's an evil person.
Right, tase this lady.
He cannot get away with this. He cannot get away with this.
This is Teresa Collard. Her 24-year-old daughter, Alyssa Burkett, was just shot in the face while sitting in her parked car. The shooting was overheard by one of Alyssa's co-workers, who was slackishly playing Minesweeper at their desk. Startled by the gunfire, they immediately dialed 911.
How's it going, Gus?
The address of the emergency?
Someone came up and just shot my assistant manager.
Where is the shooter?
I don't have enough information. He's gone. He left in his car. He literally left.
It was a boring
Officers from
nosebleed,
the Carrollton, Texas
but it was a pretty good one. Like I blew my nose, and then I was like, whoa.
Police Department were dispatched to an apartment leasing office at 1120 MacArthur Drive. As they walked toward the building, they passed a gray Toyota Corolla with a single bullet hole in the driver's side window. They also noticed a knife sheath on the sidewalk. Lying right outside the front entrance was Alyssa, who appeared to be unresponsive. In addition to the gunshot wound to her face, she was also covered from head to toe in deep lacerations. By this point, medics had arrived at the scene, so officers finished securing the perimeter while Alyssa received medical attention. But unfortunately, the medics were too late. At 9:12 a.m., Alyssa Burkett was pronounced dead. The forensic unit proceeded to set up a tent in order to thoroughly examine Alyssa's body. Meanwhile, the officers finished securing the area and began interviewing several witnesses who all said that Alyssa was ambushed.
We just getting our day started.
Okay. Were you here when everything happened?
Yes, I was sitting at my desk.
Apparently, Alyssa pulled her vehicle into her parking spot at around 9 a.m., just in time.
It becomes
Little did she know, her killer was just a few spots over, sitting in a black Ford SUV. He exited his vehicle, ran
This is like what I lived off of like the last few days while I was on the couch.
up
It's
to
like all I
Alyssa
watched.
and fired his
It's
shotgun
like true crime
into her
stuff.
driver's side
And interrogations. I like watching interrogations too.
window.
I heard that pop. I turned around. I knew it was a gunshot.
Alyssa's co-workers panicked and stayed inside the building to protect themselves from the active shooter. The suspect jumped back into his vehicle and began to flee the scene until Alyssa, covered in blood, exited her car and stumbled over to a window near the front entrance. As she banged on the window, begging for help, the attacker then ran up to her again and stabbed her several times.
Oh my god. Did they see anything? I think it's just interesting and like to see that crazy shit goes on in this world.
The attacker then jumped into his vehicle again and fled the scene for good.
Did you see him holding the knife?
Yeah, in the hand.
Don't touch anything, okay?
The investigators gathered around to inspect Alyssa's vehicle.
She got shot in the car. Okay. You can see her handprints.
During this inspection, they discovered a tracking device hidden in one of the wheel wells. The device is collected for evidence, and while investigators took photos of the vehicle, the lead detective contacted Alyssa's family to inform them of the tragic news.
We're going to start having family members show up here.
Not long after, Alyssa's mother, Teresa, showed up at the crime scene completely devastated. bringing us right back to the moment at the beginning of this video.
She even said, I think he's the kind of person that's going to try to kill me. And he did. And he did. Oh my God.
I knew Luke has it going.
The person Teresa is referring to is 33-year-old Andrew Beard, the father of Alyssa's daughter. Andrew has a successful career at Hilti Tool Services. He goes on frequent vacations, lives in a big house, and has his own airplane. After going on a few Tinder dates with Andrew, the relationship went stale, but soon after, Alyssa found out she was pregnant. Once their daughter was born,
You're comfy,
a
nice.
tumultuous custody battle ensued.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to go blow my nose again. I will be right back. I'm sorry. All right, sorry, I didn't have the music on the right one, but all right, I put lotion on my nose. We should be okay. My bad. Thank you.
Everyone, my
I
name's
apologize.
Alyssa. This past year, I have been going through a custody battle, a very ugly one. I have a 1-year-old child. It's taken a toll on my mental and physical health. With that being said, I've become a lot stronger.
I know, I messed that up. I'm sorry. It's just, it's like I was trying to rush.
In the process.
I got to switch the
I guess
audios.
just my message is, no matter what you're going through, stick it out, you can do it, and stay strong.
Despite her positive outlook, Alyssa's finances were crumbling behind the scenes. However, in March of 2020, things seemed to take a turn for the better. The two reached an agreement regarding the custody of their daughter, Willow, and child support. By April, they were finally able to move on with their lives. Alyssa started dating a man named Ben, and Andrew started dating a woman named Holly, who he proposed to after just 1 month together. In the first conversation between
After just a month, and then he proposed to her? Oh boy.
Alyssa and Holly, things looked promising. Holly texted Alyssa, "Look forward to having a super healthy relationship with you and Ben." Alyssa responded, saying, "I hope your influence helps because I'd love nothing more
Blowing
than for all
up.
of us to have a healthy relationship."
No, we're
However,
good.
it turned out that this healthy relationship was nothing but a pipe dream.
Yeah.
In September, just a
Way
month
too
before Alyssa
soon.
was murdered, a man named Frank called 911 to report that Alyssa was selling drugs out of the back of her car while at work.
I saw what I thought looked like someone just selling some drugs out of their truck, and I could smell it and I could see it. And
Okay, what kind of vehicle is it?
it's a little Toyota Corolla. I have a license plate if that helps.
Okay, great. What was your last name?
Morrow.
Officers went to Alyssa's workplace to investigate these claims. Inside her trunk, they found cash, drugs, and a pistol. However, it was determined that Alyssa had no real connection to these items. Somebody had planted them. Although the police believed that Andrew was responsible for this, there was ultimately not enough evidence to place any charges.
Yeah,
It
right?
was him when the drugs didn't work in the car for him to get the baby.
Alyssa also expressed to her friends that Andrew always seemed to know where she was and that she would frequently run into him on her nights out. Because of this,
Oh, that's weird. Everything about this is bad.
she became fearful for her life and began sending paranoid texts to her friends. "Come over while I walk inside. Do you see anyone around you? Lock the door behind you. He is going to try to get someone to kill me next." Just a month before the attack, Alyssa
She was
started
right.
a GoFundMe to help with the legal fees of the custody battle, where she wrote, "At this point, I am scared for my life and my daughter's life."
Yeah, check for
And now
trackers.
He's an evil person. He cannot get away with this.
What scared Teresa even more was that on the day of the murder, Andrew had custody of Willow.
Yes, I want my grandbaby away from him. Oh my God.
But wait, how could Andrew be the killer if the witnesses said they saw a black male? Even if this was true, it's still possible that Andrew was involved in the planning of this attack.
She apparently has had a history with baby daddy.
Andrew Beard is the suspect?
Yes.
The police sent units to Andrew's home and put out a bolo for his white F-150, as well as the killer's black Ford SUV. Within hours, Andrew's truck was spotted, and he was pulled over for a traffic violation. After following an order to exit his vehicle, he was immediately handcuffed.
My part was to just find me. That's all they asked me to do.
Sitting in the passenger seat was Andrew's new fiancée, Holly Elkins. She was removed from the vehicle and handcuffed as well. But Holly wasn't the only passenger. Willow was also in the truck.
Oh,
safe
no.
and sound.
The daughter's in a car seat in the back seat. They've been pretty cooperative.
We gotta get that baby out of this situation. Get the baby out of this. Like, first thing.
There wasn't enough evidence linking Andrew to Alyssa's death, so he and Holly were free to go. Due to the custody agreement, they were allowed to take Willow with them. But instead of going home, they were taken to a nearby Airbnb to stay at for the time being. Andrew's F-150 was seized, and a search warrant for the couple's home was executed later that night.
Carrollton Police Department search warrant. If you're in there, come out with your hand up.
During the search, police found an envelope covered in writing with details of Alyssa's workplace and a description of her vehicle. They also found the name Frank Morrow, the person who called 911 to report Alyssa for dealing drugs. Police also discovered a charger and batteries for the tracking device that was found on Alyssa's vehicle.
So we found this GPS tracker box.
Back at the station, Andrew's truck was being searched as well. They found a backpack in the back seat.
So does this end up being like a murder for hire? But I mean, I know the title says it's going to be about Holly, but like this kind of sounds like a murder for hire. Unless maybe she managed to make herself look like a black man, or he did.
Bag, there was a pair of men's hiking boots that were soaked in bleach and had been cut into pieces, as well as 2 bottles of dark
There it is. There it is.
Brown makeup. Detectives now believed that Andrew used this makeup to disguise himself during the attack. Investigators also discovered that Andrew had recently bought a black Ford Expedition just days before Alyssa's murder. They were able to locate it on a random suburban street less than a mile away.
Yo, some people are crazy though. Like some people are just like nutty, you know? Like it doesn't take a whole lot for them to like become obsessive.
From his house. Using the SUV's GPS location data, they determined that he abandoned it there at about 9:30 a.m., a half hour after Alyssa's attack. They believed that this person, caught on a nearby home security camera, was Andrew, running through the neighborhood after abandoning the vehicle. While searching the vehicle, investigators found multiple blood stains that were confirmed through DNA testing to be from Alyssa. They also found Andrew's beard. Andrew's beard.
Oh my God. Like for real. Okay. So like, we're going to take a little detour for a second. Tox and I watched one last night. This man was married to this woman. Their marriage wasn't doing very well. He went for months pretending to be one of her old ex-boyfriends. And then he ended up killing her. But like, he tried to make it seem like it was like her ex, like it was like an ex-boyfriend that she had like in high school or something. And he pretended to be him and was like harassing her and the family, like the kids were scared. And it went on for like months until like, I think the theory, like the thought on it is that, she figured out it was him. And so then he was like, he like killed her. Because I think he didn't want her to leave. So maybe he thought if it would like scare her into staying or something, or would make their marriage stronger if they went through like a trauma bonding or something like that or whatever. But like, so they found the ex-boyfriend that like they thought it was, right? And when they found, it was like not that long after, like he committed the murder. So they find the ex-boyfriend. He's like sloshed in his house. Like he's like 6 hours away. And like the man was like, I have absolutely no idea like what you're talking about. And like, I mean, obviously like they checked him out and everything and it was fine. Thank you for the snack tax. But like this man spent months pretending to be this ex-boyfriend. Thank you for the snack tax. I mean, like that is wild. I mean, it is wild the extent some people will go to just, I don't even like be a terror, like be like a total piece of shit. I don't even know. Like this, I mean, this is crazy. Like I mean, it's just not, I mean, you just gotta be careful out there. There's just crazy people out there. And, you know, unfortunately for this woman, she married a crazy person. And in this case, you just happen to have a baby with a crazy person that you were trying to, I guess, stay, you know, amicable about. And then probably figured, you know, oh, well, he's moved on. I've moved on, you know, like everything's fine. But clearly everything was not fine. And I don't know what Andrew's wife's role is going to be in here. But I'm guessing like she's going to be a big part of this. Or maybe she like drove him crazy of like, she doesn't want the baby mama in the picture or something. Cause you know, women get nutty about that too.
Fake facial hair you might see someone wear on Halloween. With the discovery of all of this evidence, Andrew was contacted and told that he would be arrested if he didn't turn himself in. The next day, he came down to the station to do just that.
Andrew Beard.
Andrew was booked into the Dallas County Jail, and his bail amount made it unlikely that he would get out anytime soon.
Beard's bond is set at $1 million. He is currently in the Dallas County Jail charged with murder, and police say it's very clear this killing was not random, it was planned, and it was personal.
That is true. I mean, like, I think in most cases, the crash out isn't obviously like this, but there's usually like some sort of crash out, you know, but I mean, it seems like after enough time passes, things usually, you know, get smoothed over, but this is wild.
A few days later, his fiancée Holly volunteered to speak with the police. She vouched for her husband-to-be and claimed that the idea of him doing something like this was complete nonsense.
I can't believe that my fiance would do something like that to a woman or to anybody, but a woman. So I just told all my friends and family that I'm engaged to the most wonderful man on the planet. Yeah. And now people want me to believe that he's not that.
And there are so many emotional roadblocks for you to try to believe that. I get that. I'm telling you, there's a side of him that you do not know.
The detective spent over an hour trying to convince Holly that Andrew was a killer, hoping they would come out of the interview with a key witness to testify against him in court. But Holly refuted any suggestion that Andrew was responsible, claiming that he was actually home with her at the time of the murder.
No. I don't know if she's drinking the Andrew Kool-Aid a little too much, or she orchestrated this whole thing and got him to do it.
There are a few hours that you know he was not in that house.
You cannot tell me that I feel that way, sir.
I can tell you that because I know that for a fact that he was out of the house, Holly.
I don't know that for a fact. That's what my problem is. Okay. I am a total stage 5 clinger girlfriend.
She's the one that did it. I don't think she did it, but I feel like she might be playing a role in this. You know what I mean? Like I think Andrew is the one that did it, but as to like, once we get to like, was it just him? Is she covering for him, or did she like, you know, orchestrate the whole thing?
I'm always up his ass. I find it hard to believe. I want to help. I really do. But I don't have any answers. I'm trying to help and no one's helping me. I just feel bad to not help something that I think is very sad that happened. I've literally cried myself to nauseam every single night over this.
Holly was adamant that Andrew had nothing to do with Alyssa's death, but the detective...
You've known him for like a month. Like, how much do you really, like, I mean, like, realistically...
Detectives weren't buying it. They suspected that Holly was covering up for Andrew.
Yeah, somebody...
Holly realized that...
I mean, I think we're going to have some blame to spread around between the both of them, but as to like where it's going to weigh more on one and the other, I'm not sure yet.
And told them that she would get a lawyer if she had to.
I don't want
because people are dumb.
Yeah. Well, I feel like the dumbest, most manipulated woman on the entire planet, if this is true. Yes.
It seemed that both sides of the table had their minds made up, so the interview was concluded and Holly went back to her Airbnb. The GoFundMe set up for Alyssa's custody battle was repurposed to help with her funeral costs and any future legal fees. With the help of the community, it raised over $6,000. On October 8th, 2020, 6 days after Alyssa was killed, the funeral took place at Rest Haven Memorial Park. Her obituary read, "Alyssa was strong-willed, ambitious, fiercely determined, and driven. She had many friends, and she was a natural leader among them. Her presence will be deeply missed by everyone who knew and loved her." Also, Alyssa's family and friends posted online about the positive effect she had in their lives. For example, one of Alyssa's loved ones posted, "Alyssa represented a strong, kind, and determined leader. She left an impression on me that will last my entire life." Unexpectedly, 2 weeks after turning himself in, on October 21st, Andrew's bail of $1 million was paid and he was released.
What? He has that kind of money? Fuck.
A Rowlett man accused of shooting, then stabbing to death the mother of his child is free on bond this afternoon. And the victim...
Yeah, right? He made, his bond was $1 million, and he... What is your, is it 5, is it 10%? 5, is it 5 or 10%, right? Like of, like that you have to come up with. Still,
His family believes he is a threat to public safety.
He was taken to the Dallas County Courthouse, fitted with an electronic GPS ankle monitor, and released for home confinement.
Yeah, I
placed
agree.
on bail after a $1 million bond was paid on his behalf.
With news of Alyssa's killer being released, her family was terrified of him coming after
Should have been like 100 million, you know?
them as well.
Fuck that.
Another serious concern was that he could flee from the authorities and Alyssa wouldn't get the justice she deserved. Alyssa's grandfather pointed out that Andrew was a pilot, making him a literal flight risk.
Yeah.
The family of Alyssa Burkett wants to know why someone paid for that release. They believe he should still be behind bars.
Yeah.
He is a flight risk himself. He has a pilot's license and he has an airplane that the police have not been able to locate yet.
The Carrollton Police Department decided to get the FBI involved. And just 8 days after being released, Andrew was once again taken into custody.
True. Yes. Yes. We would say no bail, right? That would probably be the best bet, would be no bail. Because like the dad was saying, like he has a pilot license. He has probably everything in his like toolkit to be a flight risk. So yeah, maybe no bail.
A Rowlett man accused of murdering the mother of his child has been arrested on a new charge.
Andrew Beard now faces a federal firearms charge. He recently bonded out of jail after being arrested for the murder of Alyssa Burkett.
Yeah, Heather and Steve, many people could not believe that Andrew...
I mean, like, Texas has a death penalty, right? That's what he should be on trial for.
Beard was out of jail.
Or that's what they should be going after him for.
A $1 million bond. Now the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Northern District of Texas has found a way to charge him federally, and he is right back behind bars.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess there's that.
Now, Beard is back in jail on a federal charge of possessing an unlicensed firearm silencer.
It turns out that during the search of his home, an unregistered silencer was found, which warranted an arrest under federal law.
They did see that it was a homemade silencer. It did not have any serial numbers or manufacturer.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it does. Like, I mean, it's Texas. I've kind of figured they did. So I feel like that's what they should be going for.
Manufacturing markings.
The ATF says it has no records of Beard legally owning a silencer and that the silencer has no manufacturer markings or a serial number.
Andrew's charges were eventually changed to stalking using a dangerous weapon resulting in death and discharging a firearm during a crime of violence. He sat behind bars for the next year and a half. During this time, Teresa was given full custody of Willow.
How is this not like first degree? Like, literally, how is this not first? I mean, I don't know, like outside of the federal charges, but like how is this not first degree? Yeah, for homemade, yeah, he actually didn't do too bad.
Consistently visited Alyssa's grave and held a memorial event in her honor.
What is that?
Balloon.
As for Holly, she left Texas and went back to her home state of Michigan, cutting off all communication with Andrew.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like 100% premeditated. I don't know how you could like say it's not.
She got a new condo, a new fancy car, and a new boyfriend. Then, on July 15th, 2022, Andrew suddenly requested to speak with the prosecutors. He wanted to make a plea deal. They were able to quickly come to an agreement. As part of this plea deal, he sat down with the detectives and shared his side of the story. He claimed that Holly was the mastermind behind everything. She desperately wanted the perfect family.
That's true. You could make suppressors out of lots of things. That is true.
Family with Andrew and Willow, and would stop at nothing to make this dream come true. He started by citing an incident that happened 2 months before Alyssa's death. On August 6th, 2020, Holly called 911 saying that she had been assaulted by Alyssa's mother, Teresa. 2 officers were sent to Holly's house to investigate these claims.
The grandmother.
Apparently, while grabbing Willow out of Holly's lap.
She looks crazy. I'm sorry, but she looks crazy. She got crazy eyes too.
Teresa attacked.
She literally attacked me from behind side. I was facing the lake.
The officers took pictures of Holly's injuries.
I have a
No. Oh, you have some on your stomach? Okay.
And it was immediately obvious that the red marks on her chest and stomach were not inflicted by another person. Holly's plan failed miserably, so she decided to step it up a notch.
Did she go to jail for this? Like, can't you get in lots of trouble for stuff like this?
came up with another plan
Yeah,
to
taser.
frame Alyssa for drug trafficking.
If you were to ask me whose idea was what, drugs and the planning of drugs was Elkin's.
But as we already know,
Randomly clicks it. Yeah, it's like something happens and then like boom, you got crazy eyes. Yeah, I don't know. That is a good question. Like maybe she's born with it.
this plan failed as well. At this point,
I'm telling you, I like my gut feeling, I just had a feeling that this was all her and that she somehow manipulated Andrew into killing Alyssa. I couldn't remember her name for a second.
Holly's patience was wearing thin, so she told Andrew that it was time to get serious.
It was made very clear to me that your previous methods aren't working. This is what you're going to do now in order to prove that that you're worthy.
Holly,
she wax figurine. I mean, she has had some work done. Not that, I mean, you know, I some of her pictures, I like, she looks fine, but yeah, she does look, you know, very wax-ish, not real.
He became increasingly manipulative towards Andrew.
She's not ugly though.
Calling his masculinity into question by texting him things like, "I don't want anyone who is a to some lowlife or a pushover. I want a man who protects his woman and child before anyone and doesn't give two fucks otherwise."
Like, I was emotionally drained, and at that point I just basically said okay and became submissive to whatever she wanted me to do.
Bro, you gotta grow some fucking balls. You killed somebody for her. Like, after you've been with her for a month, you proposed to her. Bro, you gotta you just gotta grow a pair. Like, you gotta put your foot down. And then, like, to think that you got manipulated enough to go kill, like, your baby mama? Come on, man. You won't know balls. That's basically what she's saying. Yeah, he's a pushover, got manipulated. I mean, like, not that, I mean, this is like, I mean, come on, man. Like, I don't even feel sorry for you at this point. Like, if you, like, come on.
That's the task I did.
Holly also told Andrew that they needed to get rid of Alyssa once and for all.
It was
as a simp.
You're going to dress up as a different person. Essentially, you're going to wear this dark makeup. That was.
Say it. She told you to blackface. Say it.
Her plan. That was how it's going to be done. It does look planned out because it was. The process was planned out.
A week and a half before the murder, she went on
vacation
to
gross
Mexico,
spine.
but continued to pressure Andrew while she was away. She texted him, "I'm not coming home to bullshit. I hope you handle it."
Crazy. Okay? Bitches be crazy. I'm sorry. But, like, bitches be crazy. Like, and you gotta put your foot down. Okay? You men in this chat, don't let this happen to you. If you get a sniff of any sort of manipulation, you shut that shit down. You send those texts to me and I will talk to them. This is crazy.
Andrew responded, saying, "That's my goal." Then Holly said, "Well,
no.
It will be a whole different conversation if I feel like you are a ride or die. If not, then
Bro.
IDK." By the time Andrew carried out the murder, Holly was back from her vacation and stayed home with Willow while the attack occurred. The detectives asked Andrew why he went back to finish the job after Alyssa got out of her vehicle to seek help. He said he believed the gunshot wound was fatal and that he wanted to put her out of her misery. But according to the forensic pathologist, Alyssa was stabbed a total of 44 times.
He stabbed her 44 times? Oh my God. Holy shit. That's excessive.
Detectives, this seemed a bit overkill for a so-called mercy killing. They found it extremely unlikely that Andrew was a mere victim of Holly's manipulation and believed that Andrew was downplaying his own desires to kill Alyssa.
Yes. I mean, I think, okay, like, not to, like, sound morbid or anything, but I think if you really thought that you were going to do a mercy killing, if you thought that the gunshot wound wasn't enough, you would slit her throat. I mean, because it'd be minutes, right? Like, but, like, he stabbed her 44 times? Like, that's insane. That is crazy. So I don't know. He must have some like deep hatred for her or something, because that is crazy. That is nuts. That is just insane.
Following this interview, Andrew was sent back to the detention center to await his sentencing hearing. In a press release announcing Andrew's plea deal, the U.S. Attorney, Chad Meacham,
Has a
released
lot of
statement
rage.
saying, "This was a brutal, bloody crime. Miss Burkett's daughter is now suffering twin tragedies. Her mother is deceased, and her father is a confessed killer. We pray for strength for this child and for the rest of her family in the days, weeks, and years to come."
Yes, that poor baby. Like, that poor kid. That poor kid.
For the next 10 months, the detectives focused on building their case against Holly. Then, in May of 2023, Andrew's sentencing took place. He received 43 years in federal prison. 2 months later, in July, Holly was returning to the U.S. after another vacation, this time in the Dominican Republic. As she exited the plane at the Miami...
Right? 100%. It is inhumane. Yeah, that's crazy.
Airport, she was arrested.
Fiance of a Rowlett man is now charged with helping to carry out the murder of his ex-girlfriend. Federal prosecutors arrested Holly Ann Elkins in Miami.
I don't like, how do you get 45 years for like, this is horrible. Like, I'm still stuck on that. Like, how did he get 43 years? Like, how is he not like, and like, how are we not on like first degree murder? And I guess it's like his federal charges, but like still, like how did you not bring murder charges against him too?
You might remember this story. Andrew Beard pleaded guilty to shooting and stabbing 24.
Yeah, like, I mean, he could have done so many other things if he really thought that, right? But there's no way. Like, you don't stab somebody that many times and be like, oh yeah, like I was just, trying to put her out of her misery, so I stabbed her 40. Like, no, absolutely not. This man is a monster.
4-year-old Alyssa Burkett in 2020 as she arrived.
Oh, maybe it is part of the plea deal. See, like, I hate that shit for some cases too. I feel like there's some stuff that you shouldn't be able to get a plea deal on.
To work at a Carrollton apartment complex. They share a child. He's currently
I know
serving
it is.
a
It really
43-year
is.
Sentence. This new indictment alleges Elkins helped plot the killing by stalking Burkett and brandishing a firearm.
Holly's arrest came as a shock to Alyssa's family, who up until this point had put all of the blame on Andrew.
It's bittersweet. It brings up all the hurt of the
It makes me
loss.
so angry that people get deals like for doing horrendous
She's
shit.
being held accountable for it. It's a challenge, and this arrest is it came as a surprise. But the more details I find out about it, the more I realize that she played a really big part in this, and she's gone 2.5 years without any accountability. So I'm glad that she is being held accountable at this point.
She was
Trying
charged
to
with
loosen the. Oh, I didn't know that. That's actually like a good thing to know. I actually didn't know that.
conspiracy to stalking using a dangerous weapon resulting in death, and brandishing a firearm in relation to a crime of violence. Her trial began on April 10th, 2020.
Couldn't she have done couldn't she be charged for like murder for hire essentially? I don't know, first degree murder too, conspiracy, something. I don't know. I feel like we need to, her ass needs to fry.
And in
Both
their
of
opening
them.
statement, the prosecution said, Andrew Beard is a monster, but he was Holly Elkins' monster.
Yeah,
They
charge them
outlined
both.
Holly's secret hatred
Conspiracy
for
to commit
Alyssa,
murder, yeah.
highlighting all of the special names she had for her in her phone records. They also outlined Holly and Andrew's toxic relationship turned deadly from beginning to end. Only 2 months into their
I guess that's true. Yeah. I guess murder for hire is you gotta pay somebody. So yeah, conspiracy probably would be better.
relationship.
I don't know, something. Just do whatever, do everything. Like these two people are horrible.
Holly was already berating Andrew about Alyssa, texting things like, "Your BM owns you. You continue to put BM first. You choose to be, IDK, for lack of a better term, submissive to her. I don't have want or need any bullshit from anyone." Around this time, she was also doing a ton of research into many different tracking devices. As you already know, Holly proceeded to harass Alyssa for the next several months leading up to her death. But the prosecution highlighted even more incidents that were discovered during the
This is so crazy to me because this man obviously seems like he's done well for himself. He would have taken care. You could have just lived your life, right? but like that wasn't good enough for you. Like what is wrong with these women? Like what is wrong with these people? I hate it. I hate it.
Investigation into Holly. For example, Holly once placed a call to 911 under the fake name Amber, falsely claiming that Alyssa's car was driving erratically on the interstate. She also paid a private investigator to dig up dirt on Alyssa. This private investigator testified at the trial, saying that they found nothing incriminating. Once the timeline reached September, the jury began to see a murder plan unfolding. On September 13th, 2020, Holly and Andrew purchased
this
the
bitch is
black
crazy.
Ford SUV. The next day, on September 14th, 2020, Holly purchased the dark brown makeup from a drugstore.
Well, I mean, I don't even think Alyssa was like even that much of a problem, right? So like, I don't even like, you created this problem out of thin air. Like you literally could have had a just fine life, and sure, you had, you know, I mean, it happens, you know, people have other lives and sometimes children are attached and there's other, you know, but like, it didn't seem like Alyssa was, you know, causing like she wasn't like problematic or mean or anything like that. Like, yeah, you're gonna have to coexist with her because, you know, she's the baby mama, but like at the same time, like I'm pretty sure your life would have been fine. Like, I don't think it would have been terrible.
5 days later, on September 19th, 2020, using her location history, investigators determined that she had accompanied Andrew to a supercenter. There, they purchased the same ammunition from the crime scene and a Camillus knife, which matched the sheath. Then, on October 2nd, 2020, Andrew, dressed in a black rain suit and disguised with makeup and a fake beard, shot Alyssa in the head with the shotgun. And after she stumbled out of her car to see
wild.
her, Andrew stabbed her 44 times. Her co-workers testified at trial.
I still cannot get over this. I cannot get over that he stabbed her 44 times, though. I cannot get over that. Like, that is insane. I mean, this man was angry, and the fact that he doesn't have more, like, on him, like why is he not going to be in prison for the rest of his life, or, you know, have the death penalty? I don't know, because this is horrendous, and it like, it's angering. It's so fucked. Like I'm just kind of appalled that like he only got 43 years. Like that's crazy.
That they found Alyssa covered in blood and gasping for air near the front door of the.
That's why like a lot of these things that we watch sometimes, like plea deals, like just make me fucking angry. Like I get plea deals can, you know, I think can work in a lot of other situations, but I feel like there's plenty of situations. This one as a prime example, like you shouldn't be able to have that option. Like you are a huge piece of shit, and like you should not be able to have an option to have a plea deal. Like that's crazy.
Building. Prosecutor.
Yeah. Yes, the energy to stab someone 44 times, like you know he was mad, because like a lot of those instances where people are stabbed like more than 7 times, it's because they're mad. Like it's because it's all rage induced. So, I mean, the fact that you went through that much energy and you had that much rage in you to do that much, like that kind of damage to somebody, I mean, like you are a monster.
Also presented a series of Google searches that Holly made right after her interview with police. They read,
that's true.
Can I not be brought to court if I have a psychiatrist note? Vulnerable patient.
Can I not be brought to this? Like, this isn't gym class. You can't bring a doctor's note. Nobody gives a fuck. Oh my God.
They read, can I not be brought to court if I have a psychiatrist
note?
Oh
my God.
Vulnerable patients going to court? Contact psychiatrist in Dallas. Can I not be subpoenaed to jail if I have a mental issue? In closing arguments, prosecutors said that.
I mean, she is blonde, so. I don't know.
All of this stems from Holly's obsession with getting custody of Willow. According to those inside the courtroom, Holly had zero emotion throughout the entire trial. After 7 days and just 90 minutes of deliberation, the jury had reached their verdict. Holly Elkins was found
she's not helping the stereotype.
Counts. Family and friends rejoiced outside of the courtroom, thankful that justice was finally being served.
I don't know. I'm overwhelmed with emotions right now, really.
Yeah, it's got to be a big mix.
But happy, overwhelming emotions, because finally, this has been a long time coming.
What would Alyssa think about this?
I mean, she would be thrilled. I mean, I've been going to that gravesite since day one, telling her justice is going to be served.
I feel like that's like probably like one of the worst things, like when you have to like bury your children, you know, because like realistically, you know, like you're supposed to go before your kids, and then and to have something like absolutely horrendous like this happen. I mean, I like my heart breaks for this family though, because like it's just it's just so sad.
A few months later, on August 15th, 2024, Holly Elkins received 2 life sentences to be served consecutively.
Okay, oh, she got 2 life sentences. Well, there you go. Yeah, both are evil. Oh yeah, yeah. Hopefully she gets the granddaughter. Yeah, no parent should have to bury their child.
She currently resides at
Unfortunately,
FMC
it does
Carswell
happen.
in Fort Worth, Texas, while Andrew Beard resides at USP.
Her makeup helps a lot. Damn. Hey, Hardian. Damn. I mean, it's kind of true. The makeup was doing a lot of heavy lifting, I think, you know, like now that we really get to see her, makeup was doing a lot of heavy lifting. She definitely didn't have that natural beauty. Oh my God, don't make me laugh. I'm gonna cough.
Received 2 life sentences to be served consecutively. She currently resides at
Roasted.
FMC Carswell in Fort Worth, Texas, while Andrew Beard resides at USP Tucson in Arizona. As for Willow, Teresa is currently in the process of adopting her. They
there we
talk about
go.
Alyssa on a regular basis and routinely visit her grave,
Aww.
Happy Mother's Day.
hoping to keep Alyssa's memory alive for her daughter.
Her baby gets up in the morning and goes right to a picture of her mother and picks it up and kisses it every day.
On Mother's Day, she asked if she could take a gift to heaven and give it to her mother.
Oh my gosh.
She's aware of it. She left such a big hole in our family. And of course, her beautiful daughter is with our family, and she's...
Yep, she gets 2 life sentences. I mean, fuck her. But like, goddamn. For him though, I feel like he needs that too.
Just like her in many ways. And so it's a constant reminder of that one of our tribe is missing. When someone says, I'm glad you got closure, you know, sometimes I have to say, you know, it's not like that. Alyssa was...
Oh, 100%. I mean, I feel like, you know, like in these cases when you have that closure, it's, you know, it's definitely like a mixed bag because, you know, like shit like this shouldn't happen, especially, you know, to good people. So when it does, you know, it's, you know, like, yeah, like, yes, the people that are, you know, that did it are in jail, you know, and yay, you know, but it doesn't bring them back, you know, like it doesn't, you know, that I think that only helps so much. Me personally, if this was me and this was like somebody killed my daughter and I knew who it was and I found it, like, you better hope you get to her before I do. Because, you know, that's going to be that. And she's going to wish she was dead. You know, because like, I don't know, you know, I think there's far better people out there than me that probably have better restraint. And, you know, but I feel like if that was me and somebody murdered my daughter like this and like so horribly, you know, like I would say, you better hope you find her before I do.
You know, the victim of an unprovoked attack. We can.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, I'm just saying, like, you know, like, I feel like I believe in the justice system, like 100%, you know, I feel like, you know, like, sure, you know, like bad guys go to jail, yay. But I feel like sometimes if we were allowed, you know, 10, 15 minutes in a room alone with somebody that we knew was guilty, you know, that would suffice. I'm just saying. That should be a choice for some people.
We can learn from it and we can integrate it into our lives, but I don't think you ever close the book totally on something like this, which is the way I feel about Alyssa. The book is still open with her.
Well, I think this was a good one, but it was so sad though. I mean, that is some fucked up shit, man. There's some fucked up people in this world. And it's always sad to see though. All right. This is this one might get cut out of my live stream later on because it has music, so here's our palette cleanser. Actually, I might just mute it and put the other put on this like other music that's on here that I know is safe, I guess. Yeah, it's always heartbreaking. Doing the wrong thing is the right thing. Yeah, I definitely believe that sometimes in some cases. So this is the world's largest indoor snow theme park with village on slope and longest indoor zip line ever. That's a mouthful. Oh, wait. I don't know why it's in 480. There we go. This is all indoor. Good night, GB. Thanks for hanging out. No palette cleanser for YouTube. Where is this? Did he say like where? Hold on. Shanghai. Shanghai is a massive snow indoor skiing snow theme resort. How's it going, Chris? I wonder how much this upkeep is. Holy shit. I want her hat. The one in the pink, I want her hat. Oh, right? Yeah, I wonder if you can like go in them or if you can stay in them. I don't know. But it has a chairlift and everything. And then you got gondola rides on the other side. Right? I feel like that it would be fun. Yeah, I don't know if some of them are like facades or some you can. I imagine you can probably go in some of them, right? Like they got to turn some of them to like restaurants and stores and stuff. I like this little train ride though. The little train looks like it's fun. There's your zip line. I bet it's cozy. I wonder how cold it is in there. Medication ads on YouTube. I know. Are you depressed? The things we have to listen to so I don't get my pee-pee slapped. With making the biggest indoor snow park things. I mean, we have actual places with snow and mountains, though. Oh, you're fine. Oh no, that sucks. We're not indoor. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is like man-made snow is pretty solid though. Like, you don't get the nice like fluffy snow, you know. Well, being that it's Shanghai, I think you'd be okay. Maybe, I don't know. I would be a little bit concerned, but yeah, it is a big tourist spot, so I think your odds are a little bit better. Oh, here we go. Oh. It's supposed to be like a toboggan. Like the luge. Oh, we're going sledding now. Let you race the penguin in Super Mario. I will say, I bet you don't want to hit anything here. I bet if you hit something in here, it's gonna hurt because I bet all this is like solid. Oop. I mean, that's about right, you know. Your sled ride's like 2 seconds, and then you gotta go back up. Yeah, nice ice blocks to soften the blow. He's got a helmet on. There you go. Yeah, I would imagine like you'd probably be okay in here. No, you got tubing. I think we got like 5 inches of snow in the backyard right now. Sorry. Wee. Sorry, I know my cough is really gross. I'm sorry. This looks like fun. I would do this though. This looks fun. I know, I just feel bad though, because it's gross. I just sound like a big booger. I know, hey guys, I'm sick. I'm sorry. I do. I feel bad though, because it's like you have to listen to me like sniffle and cough. How much to pay you to watch an 1 hour and 5 documentary? What's the documentary? That's a big one, yeah. I don't think I could do this. I think I'm good with the big inflatable ball thing. I think I'm good. This hurts my back just to watch. Let me just like say like some like outrageous number. Like $200 and I'll do it right now. No, what is it? I mean, I mean, if it's something cool, then I'll probably just I could probably just do it. Someone's definitely thrown up in one of these. Yeah, I don't know how somebody couldn't. I love the snowman though. The little snowman in here. Wait, let me go back. Let me listen. I want to see a snowman again. I love this little village that we got going on here. And the snowman with the hot chocolate. I love it. About New Line Cinema. Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds interesting. See, there's a little shop in there. Hold on, I gotta turn this down just a little bit. It's like a little bit loud in my ears. It's a little bit loud in my ears. I don't have a taser though. What's the documentary you want me to watch? Oh, I love that moon. I have a moon like that on Animal Crossing. It glows and it rotates. Oh, I love this. Geometry Dash documentary, and it's an hour? Bruh. Yeah, I was not expecting that either. It's a documentary about Geometry Dash. I honestly don't know what I was thinking it was gonna be, but that I was not expecting that. How did they make a documentary that's an hour on that though? I'm more impressed by that they made that it's an hour. They still building stuff? There's elevators over there though, so I wonder, can you go in there? So there's like it looks like elevators. Oh, there's the train station. There's a Western theme? Ooh, yeah. Like an old, yeah, that'd be cool too. So this train is gonna go like all the way around like the whole thing. Like that's cool. It's like slow and like relaxing, probably. Miracle 7. Oh no. This is adorable. Yeah, I think if you brought kids here, they would probably love it. Ice cave exploration. They made it like all ice and stuff. That's cute. Oh, it's very blue. I don't It must be really dark. Sometimes it's really dark, his camera doesn't do the best. I bet it's really pretty in here though. Oh, that's cool. Not enough to make an igloo. Yeah, we got snow today. Yeah, I think we got maybe 5 inches. Ooh, I like that. That's pretty. I like that. I feel like they should have benches or something in here. You could sit and then watch all the projectors everywhere. Is this cold? Oh, you're in Michigan? Yeah, I bet you must get a lot of snow or have some pretty good snow days. We're sometimes hit or miss here because we're not up in the mountains, so the mountains usually always get a pretty good amount of snow, but we're not that high, but there's some years where it'll dump and we'll get quite a bit of snow. Oh yeah, you got that lake wind. Seems like there's lots of places to go walk around in here too, that you don't have to, just get on gondolas or anything or trains or anything like that. Snow Mountain Jumper. You haven't seen the sun since last week. We have pretty mild winters for the most part. The rest of the week it's gonna be in the 40s, but the sun will be out, so We definitely have days in the winter where, you know, it's not just always cloudy and stuff. It like it'll be like sunny and cooler temperatures, but they weren't ready for that. They're like, oh my god, buy all the toilet paper. I love the little snowmen. That little cafe looks cute. Yeah, this is impressive. It looks like maybe like they're still working on stuff. Like maybe it's not totally done yet. They have going so far is really good though. And the clouds roll away. When I lived on the East Coast, usually like once it hit winter time, it would be pretty cloudy for like a good portion of the winter time. Like you'd hardly ever really see the sun, but where I live now, it's you know, like I live in Colorado, so we get kind of like a mixture. Nice and gray, just how I like it. Ooh, this is fancy. What is this? A little playground. Good night, Kendrick. Thanks for hanging out. This music fits, right? Right? It totally fits. Thanks, YouTube. I know it totally it gets us in the Christmas spirit. Look at our little turtle. Oh, I like that. The gondola view. I like that. I should look on that guy's channel and see if he has any like Christmas music or something. If we need to like mute stuff, he might. Because his thing is like he's not even monetized on YouTube. He just makes stuff that's like 100% like safe. Yeah, I agree. I think you can make it like an all-inclusive thing. Like you come stay here. You can like snowboard, you can ski in here and have like a hot chocolate bar, have like a nice restaurant. The generic, yeah, exactly. This is YouTube's fault, just so you know. I don't mind it. I mean, it's really not bad. It's you know. I bet the music in his video is much more festive than what we are listening to. How he's skiing? What else is he doing? Oh, they're going back up. This is good though. This is cool. I liked it. I liked it. It looks very cozy. What is this song? I feel like all this sounds the same.
Luke donated $5. Here you go.
What? Well, thank you. Can we make like a compromise and not watch an hour-long documentary on Geometry Dash? That is a very nice spot. I mean, like, who? But thank you for the $5 though. Thank you. Copyright free Xmas stuff. So like, okay, so the problem with listening to stuff on YouTube is that it will say copyright free, but it won't actually be copyright free, which is wonderful. So, and like, you don't know until YouTube comes and slaps your pee-pee after you get done streaming. So that's like, you know, that's the fun part about it. Yeah, it's a game. It's like a rage-inducing game. I have never played it. What do you want me to watch? You know the channel name? Because I have this pulled up, but like I don't know. Like, did you want to watch like the level that changed Geometry Dash forever? Right? Yeah, this one's pretty. You know. Modern, how's it going? Let's see what else is on here. Because this guy's channel is like 100% safe. 100%. It says free, no copyright. Like, you don't have to give credit. Like, it's 100% free. So, or like safe. You're like safe with this guy. Oh, here, this is new age guitar. It's called By the Fire. It's like, this might be, you know. Samifying the most infamous level in Geometry. Okay. Oh, here it is, an hour and 5 minutes. I'll be damned. All right, we will kind of skip through it because I don't like. I mean, that is. I can't believe this is an hour. Dude, that's, yes, bless them. Yes. Needs to be 200%.
On the 17th of July, a tweet would appear on people's timelines. A tweet that many people in the community thought they would never see. This image alone would end an 8-year-long journey filled with hundreds of thousands of failed attempts.
Nerfed
I
on
would
her,
absolutely
okay.
love to tell you the story of this moment. I want to show you the players that made this happen, why it took so long, and why
Yeah,
it
they have
matters
timestamps
to
in
so
here.
many people in this community.
How Silent Club Step was beaten. Is that? Can we just? The fight begins. Let's go here.
They've explained that with game updates and players upgrading to higher refresh rate monitors, the level's playing field had shifted. They both proposed tons of fixes and changes, but what you need to know is that all of them were done in the spirit of keeping the original intended way to beat the level alive. They added visibility to sections that were in complete darkness.
We're doing
They
the real
also fixed
speed
them
rat.
with orbs, finally making them behave like they used to work before 2.0. And Salem did some tiny nerfs to certain parts because
There's
they
a
were
problem
unfair to
though, is
the
that I've never played this game, so like I mean I know what it is, but like everything that he's talking about, like I'm not gonna have any idea because this sounds like dev stuff. Let's see, biggest barrier.
Hyperbola whipped out the sledgehammer, and that was it. The first player to break the mental barrier that had plagued the community for 5 years. To him, roughly 10,000 attempts is all it took. This achievement was what I consider to
Have
be
a
the
good one,
kickoff
Daniel.
in the quest to actually beat Silent
I
Club
gave you
Step.
like, oh
Up
no,
until
this is
now, players have
I'm
just been
doing
throwing
a
attempts
new
against
look
the
of
wall,
a
trying to
favor
see
here.
what they could do. But now, the tide had changed. Hyperbola did what everyone wanted to see, and he did it in less than 4 months. I'm gonna find a bunch.
Less than 4 months. Like how long did people spend on this game? I mean, this game looks like I would lose my shit. Does he do it? Last battle. This is the most replayed right here. So this has to be it. %, 100%. You played the game for 10 years? Oh my god, bro. Holy shit. That's true. Those the speedrun people, you know, you gotta give them credit because they got that dedication in them. I wish I knew what was going on. Yes, I know I'd fail at this miserably.
I verified it! Oh my god. What? That was from Zara? Yeah! What? Oh my god. What?
Woohoo! Yay! Level verified. I'm guessing that's good. So this person, I mean, like, this sounds crazy though. I mean, I have never played this a day in my life. I've seen people play at it and I've seen people get extremely angry. You know. So I have seen that. I have definitely seen that. But let me go take a quick break. I'm gonna get up and stretch my legs for a minute, and then we will continue on. You'll be dead, Daniel. Don't talk like that, man. Stop talking like that, bro. But thank you. But stop talking like that, bruh. All right, I will be back. And how hard it looks nearly 8 years. Oh my god! I mean, it looks extremely difficult. All right. I will be right back. All right. Someone recreated Jump King inside geometry. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you. Scatter! Run! Do you guys want to watch something that's true crime, or do you want to watch a Warhammer video? It's like a Warhammer like Q&A. What do you guys want to do? Anything works. That's not an answer. Just kidding. Midget wrestling. Sometimes those like they show up on my feed sometimes. Oh my god, I'm going to hell. I laugh way too hard. If I don't videos everyone watches, no all faction this way. This one, well, it's from Arbor Ian, and it's Warhammer 40k expert explains your questions, and it's like he does like novice, intermediate, and expert questions. So this is like a Q&A that he does, that was like hosted by IGN. So we have that, or we can watch the very disturbing case of Nathaniel Barr, and that is a true crime video. So it's going to be one of those. True Crime 1 is going to be pretty dark though, so I will forewarn you from like what I have seen so far of it. I kind of just scrubbed through it real quick to see if something I mean I think it's going to be interesting. It's going to be pretty yikes. You want to do true crime? All right. Nothing scares you. I know. I'm like that too, but you know, some people you know, some people get nightmares from this stuff. I'm not. I mean, this is the stuff I fall asleep to, but you know. You've seen the Discord mod and Reddit mod. True. True. You seen it all, man. Yeah, there's some people that kind of have like a weak stomach for stuff like kind of stuff like this, but you know, me, I find it very interesting. Like I feel like I don't know, I very much like find a lot of this stuff more interesting. It is very dark, it's twisted, some is pretty fucked up, but like there's like a lot of elements that I find interesting. Like I think the like horrificness of it, you know, is always something that, you know, it's like always very sad. But the other part of it is sometimes, you know, like the outcomes and like what happens to them, I find is like very interesting, like especially, you know, between plea deals and, or like sometimes people are totally unhinged. If you guys want, we can, I don't know if you know of, I think her name's Taylor Shabusiness, but if you guys are not aware of that one, I will definitely find a video on that one because like you want to talk about some crazy shit, this bitch is crazy. Julia. Bread. get your popcorn. I know, like, what a name for a kid. I also love watching interrogations, though. Interrogations is like another, like, one of my like big guilty pleasures, I guess. Oh no, I'm sorry. My bad. Here, let's start it over here.
On December 15th, 1999,
My bad.
Great Falls police managed
My
to
bad.
get a
Thank you
search
for letting
warrant
me
for the
know.
most
Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, interrogation videos I absolutely love. I don't know. There's just something about, especially like I like the ones where they have specialists that like work with the channel. So you have like a body language and other interrogators and other like investigators and stuff, and like they help the channel kind of like help you understand what's going on in the interrogations. I really like those too. I think those are really, really interesting.
Trusted person they were going to meet. Everything started to go haywire when they found a journal with codes. These were actually recipes with names like Little Boy Pot Pie,
They don't do
French Fry
waterboarding,
Kid,
no.
and Little Boy Stew. Police didn't know if these recipes were actually or fantasy, but they sensed something very disturbing had been in motion right under their noses. What was happening in the kitchen of that unkempt house? How did police end up at the disturbing case of Nathaniel Bar Jonah? 10-year-old Zachary Xerxes Ramsey, known as Zach, was a carefree and sociable child. His high spirits made him popular among his teachers, parents, and friends. He lived at 400 4th Street North and attended Whittier Elementary School. The friend group would normally meet.
I have seen that one. That one is crazy. Yes, I have seen that one. That was just, oh my gosh. That was wild.
Meet up before the bell rang to run around and play together before class.
Yeah, no.
Unfortunately,
no
those
waterboarding.
blissful childhood mornings would soon come to a tragic end. It was a cold winter morning on Tuesday, February 6, 1996. The morning chill of 7:30 a.m. had nothing on Zach and his friends. Zach wore a blue denim jacket with green sleeves, a blue football jersey with his last name imprinted on the back in gold letters, stonewashed jeans, and black high-top sneakers. The plan, as usual, was to gather outside school, play and chat before the bell rang. In his excitement, he almost forgot his lunchbox at home. Following his usual routine, Zach set upon to walk to school. However, that day would be far from routine. Zach was well known in the Great Falls community. He never had anything to fear until that day. The streets were covered with snow, and he strolled along kicking around a little ball of snow. He then entered an alley that made his route shorter, even though his school was only 6 blocks away. It wasn't known whether he noticed a man sitting in the off-white 4-door sedan parked in the alley behind a house on the 400 block of 5th Avenue North. The engine idled quietly as the figure remained. Zach was a smart kid. It's safe to assume that, had he found something suspicious, he'd have changed his route. He was in an area which was well known to him. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. However, somewhere between where the alleyway cuts into 6th Street and comes out at 7th, Zach disappeared. His friends waiting for him thought that he must have been sick and stayed at home. And in keeping with school policy, Zach's mother was called and notified of her son's absence. After looking for Zach with no success, his mother reported him missing. When the news reached the public, it became one of the biggest stories to ever hit the Great Falls community. A child having gone missing while en route to school shocked the public, who was not ready to believe the worst. In 1995 and 96, Montana was seeing one violent crime every 6 hours and 30 minutes on average.
Oh, shit.
The truth was, they had no idea yet about the darkness that had befallen their otherwise peaceful and happy community. An immediate and massive...
Right. I feel like unless like your kid is like known for skipping classes, like that is something that like you don't want to hear. Like that is not a call that you want to receive.
Search for little Zach was set upon in Great Falls. The news opened into the world quickly, and hundreds of volunteers, law enforcement officers, and rescue teams joined. The focus centered around the area around the 400 block of 4th Street North, where Zach was last seen. During the search, investigators discovered a pair of blue jeans and a blue denim jacket, which were believed to belong to Zach.
So Cody, how's
the
it
jeans
going?
were found in a dumpster near the alleyway where Zach disappeared, while the jacket was found in a nearby field. There were a number of interviews taken around the street Zach disappeared from. There were many witnesses who affirmed having seen a little boy with his attire. Others knew Zach by name and had seen him walking down to school that morning. These accounts became...
Yeah, I feel like nowadays it's like, I don't know. Yeah, you gotta like watch your kid, like make sure that they are 100% like going in school, you know, getting on the bus, whatever, you know. I mean, I guess the other side of it too is that we have way more CCTV cameras nowadays, you know, than like this is 96. I'm sure there was hardly anything.
Increasingly more disturbing. There was a witness who remembered seeing Zach in the alleyway. To him, he looked like he was waiting for someone. A more disturbing account was from a family of 3 who lived in an apartment in the alleyway. They reported seeing Zach in the alleyway that morning and also reported seeing an off-white 4-door car nearly run him over. Another witness who lived near the end of the alleyway reported...
Oh, yeah, in New York, the whole thing, I watched like the Angry Cops thing about that, the one with him. That shit's fucking crazy.
Reported seeing Zach crying with an upset, obese adult male following 2 feet behind him at about 7:45 a.m. One person claimed to know the identity of the adult male following Zach. He saw this man in a navy blue police jacket taking out the trash. The witness also saw Zach turning into the alleyway while the man stood still.
Yeah, like all that like doubling down that they were doing too, and then like going after Angry Cops. Like I was like, you know they're guilty. Like you know that they are guilty.
The witness also saw Zach turning into the alleyway while the man stood still behind the dumpster. He recognized this man to be Nathaniel Bar Jonah, a man who had a disturbing crime record around children. To get to Zach, they needed to know all about Nathaniel. Nathaniel was born on February 15th, 1957 in Worcester, Massachusetts as David Paul Brown to parents Philip Brown and Tyra Brown. He was the youngest of 3 children. As an infant, he seemed to be insatiable, always wanting more to eat.
Fucking...
His muscles weren't fully developed, and
terrible.
Being overweight had rendered him immobile. He also despised being touched. At merely 3 weeks old, he developed hydrocephalus, a condition in which extra fluid fills the brain cavities, pressurizing the brain and causing brain damage. He did eventually recover from this condition. By the time he was 3, the Brown family decided to move to Lantana in Florida. This was where Nathaniel spent the initial few years of his life. His father, Philip, was a heavy equipment mechanic at a local construction firm. He was also a strict disciplinarian, and Nathaniel was not an easy child. To add to it, Nathaniel had siblings that he was not particularly close with. He developed a habit of stealing from them and other children. Philip saw this thievery as kleptomania, a mental health disorder that makes one want to steal. Also, somehow he felt the disorder had something to do with sexual orientation. He feared Nathaniel would grow up to be gay, because of which Philip would often discipline him with a thick leather belt.
Damn.
Whether it was the violence or the brain damage, or just how...
Well, like you're gonna like you thought you were gonna like pre-beat the gay out of him? Because I mean, like as if this guy's like not like fucked up enough.
When Nathaniel was born, he was turning out to be an extremely strange individual with some disturbing quirks.
Why are you gay?
He was manifesting unpleasant psychological tendencies, like picking on his skin until it scabbed over, and then chewing on the wound until it bled.
Oh, shit.
He also didn't mind ingesting his own on occasion. The school found it to be a disturbing sight, and his classmates were horrified.
No shit. I mean, like, I think we gotta, I mean, I'm guessing this is, you know, like during this time, like it's very hard to, I don't know, like maybe try to get him evaluated correctly, because I mean, like, you know, like I think like there's probably like a lot of things that like weren't really like well known around this time, or like wasn't like, I guess even like noticed added into like, mental illness, into like the mental illness realm. But clearly something's definitely going on with him. Yeah, he's definitely diagnosed wrong. It said he'd like drink his own blood and like pick at his skin till it bled.
By him.
Yeah, for
His
that
mother was
time
regularly
period.
called by the school about this habit, but she neither had any explanation nor did she seem particularly disturbed by this strange, self-soothing behavior.
I don't know what you really wanted from them. I mean, what this is like in the 60s? I mean, people probably were just like, why? Like, he's weird.
In 1964,
As opposed to nowadays, we could like, okay, well, like, let's dig a little deeper, right? Like, but I mean, this is the 60s. I mean, I'd imagine that there was only like so much that was really kind of able to be diagnosed or get evaluated for.
a few months after moving back to Worcester, he lured a girl into his basement with a promise of showing a Ouija board, which he had received as a gift. He used the same Ouija board to choke her. But the little girl's screams were heard, and Nathaniel's mother showed up before it was too late. The girl was released, and the matter was never discussed again.
Why did you, okay, like that maybe you should beat your kid for. Like that you probably need to start being like, okay, like there is something seriously wrong with our child. I mean, he is, assaulting other kids. How is he not arrested? I don't know. Yeah, or put in juvie of some sort. Yeah, with a Ouija
Nathaniel
board.
was mentally going somewhere there was no coming back from. In 1973, a second incident took place. Nathaniel wore a police-like jacket and composed a note made out of words using cutouts of magazines in an attempt to entice two boys from Webster to a cemetery. He offered the boys $20 and a surprise.
Oh, no. $20 in a surprise? No. 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 We can.
However, the boys refused because they found him odd-looking. The mother of the two boys declined to press charges against Nathaniel. She believed he needed psychiatric help rather than the criminal justice system. This was
Unfortunately, though, I feel like this is like as much as you think he needs psychiatric help, which is probably true, there probably wasn't enough there for him, and he probably just needed to be locked up. I mean, unfortunately, I mean, like, this guy seems like he should not be allowed out in society at all.
He needed psychiatric help rather than the criminal justice system. This was a decision that would later haunt everyone, as now, whenever Nathaniel would don a police jacket, a child somewhere was in imminent danger.
Yeah.
In late March of 1975, Nathaniel, now
Yeah, a
18
lifetime
and on the
hospital
verge
stay.
of dropping out of high school, spotted a boy walking to school. Dressed in his infamous police uniform, Nathaniel abducted a boy named Richard O'Connor. Luckily, a neighbor spotted this abduction and informed the police. A patrol car later spotted the vehicle used in the abduction in a parking lot.
I mean, like, he has done all this before he was even 18. I mean, at this point, yeah, I mean, I think this person is not fit to live in society. Like, I mean, unfortunately, but I mean, like, I guess maybe he got locked up in some way, shape, or form in a hospital, wherever, maybe like whatever happens from here on out, like, wouldn't have happened.
Backup was called.
Nathaniel
was ordered to
where
get
he
out of
studied.
the car. There, in the car, lay Richard O'Connor on the verge of death, bloodied
Oh my
and in
God.
critical condition. He had also defecated and urinated on himself. Nathaniel was arrested right then and there, but released on probation later.
Probation. You almost killed a kid and you got probation. See, like, this is like what makes me so angry. This is what makes me so angry. And it's like so fucked up. You literally almost killed a kid and you got probation. Like, what the actual fuck?
During that time, he traveled to nearby Hartford, Connecticut. There, he impersonated a police officer and abducted a girl. The girl, however, began to convulse and vomit during the assault, after which Nathaniel threw her out of the car by the sidewalk.
Oh my God.
A witness noted his car plate number, which led to his arrest. One might believe that with these two arrests, Nathaniel's menace was finally coming to a conclusion. However, this case is unlike any other. Despite being arrested for this assault, the information about it never reached Nathaniel's probation officer.
Of course it didn't. See, like, this is the shit that happens too, right? Like, it's like stuff does not, like, the information does not get to the right people. And now this, and now this person has all of this, like, terrible shit on his record. But because, he's in a different state, different town, whatever, it's like the information doesn't get where it needs to go.
He was released from parole in May 1976, marking the end of his probationary period. This release was handed over to Nathaniel with a thank you letter for his cooperation. If these arrests did anything for Nathaniel, they left him more unhinged. On September 24th, 1977, he spotted two boys who were exiting the White City cinemas, laughing and having a good time in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. Nathaniel was now claiming to be an undercover FBI agent. Somehow, he convinced these boys to enter his vehicle. He took the car to a secluded area where he handcuffed the boys and began torturing them. Weighing 375 pounds, Nathaniel repeatedly jumped on the chest of one of the boys, only stopping when he thought he'd killed him. After leaving the first boy on the side of the road, he drove off with the other boy still alive and in his trunk. However, the boy that was left behind came to consciousness and found help. Within an hour or so, Nathaniel was found, as was the boy in the trunk. For this crime, for the first time, Nathaniel was going to get a serious punishment. He received the maximum sentence of 18 to 20 years at the Massachusetts Correctional Institution, Concord. Now assigned to a prison psychologist, the current institution was found inadequate for Nathaniel after engaging in conversations where he listed deranged sexual fantasies. He was then transferred to the Bridgewater State Hospital, which was a state-operated treatment center for sexually dangerous offenders. He was to remain there for an indefinite term. On March 22nd, 1984...
That's so true, yeah. Like, if people are actually convicted of, like, heinous shit, yeah, like, a lot of this, or, like, future things that would have happened, that end up happening, like, wouldn't happen.
While still in prison, Nathaniel, whose legal name was David Brown, changed his name to Nathaniel Benjamin Levi Bar Jonah. However, whether this name change would reflect a change in his ways remained to be seen. He gave several explanations as to why he changed his name. One of these being that he wanted to know what it was like to be discriminated against and persecuted as a Jew. Later, he told someone that he was Jewish and he wanted his Jewish identity to reflect in his name, although his ethnic ancestry was Scandinavian, and that name was all the Jewish connection he ever had.
Oh my God.
In that same year of 1984, Nathaniel won a parole hearing after two psychologists hired by the defense testified that he was no longer a threat to society.
You go to prison.
The state of
Yeah,
Massachusetts
exactly.
failed to bring enough evidence or testimonies to prove that Nathaniel was...
Yeah, I feel like a lot of our justice system, like, gets way too soft. We might have had, like, a little hiccup.
in fact dangerous, and thus
we're good now.
ineligible to roam free. On February 12,
Jesus.
1991, Superior Court Judge Walter Steele ordered his release. However, issues related to administration delayed this release until July of that year. Despite the testimony from the psychiatrists hired by the defense, his assigned psychiatrists were confident that he still fantasized about abducting, murdering, and kissing children. One of the psychiatrists at Bridgewater was also informed by Nathaniel that his primary means of sexual arousal came from violent thoughts of torture that had long existed within him.
And you let him out. And you let him out. Like, what the fuck? How? Why?
However, Nathaniel was released back into the world. And within a month, it was clear all that had changed in Nathaniel inside of the prison was his name.
Yeah, I bet.
On August 9th, 1991, outside of a post office in Oxford, Massachusetts, a boy sat alone in a car. Nathaniel.
I 100% agree. I think if you are a soft judge and you let somebody dangerous back out and they murder somebody or something bad happens, I feel like those judges need to be held accountable because, like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Saw an opportunity and entered the vehicle. Nathaniel, who was now 300 pounds after a stint in prison, sat on the boy's chest. As soon as the mother caught the sight, she ran towards the car. This prompted Nathaniel to flee the scene, although he was recognized by law enforcement and arrested later.
The plus side of this idiot is that he is stupid. Like, he's gotten caught every single time. So, I mean, there is that. But at the same time, like, how many chances are you going to give this guy? Like, this is terrible. Like, this is, I don't like, how can you let this happen?
He confessed that he intended to kill him. In exchange for a guilty plea to assault and battery, Worcester County District Attorney offered a 2-year probation.
2 years of probation for this. 2 years of probation. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, come on.
Period. He was also ordered to move back to Great Falls, Montana, where his mother lived. Nathaniel was on the loose once again.
Yep.
Perhaps what was more astonishing was the fact that he was asked to move to Montana by Massachusetts officials as if it was a solution.
Oh yeah, because Massachusetts wanted to, like, you know, clean their hands of him. They didn't, to be like, oh yeah, well, we gave him probation, told him to get the fuck out of the state, so he's no longer our problem. But like, what the actual fuck? Like, just because you put him somewhere else, like he's gonna hurt somebody, clearly, or a kid.
However,
yeah, making another place is a problem.
Nathaniel seemed to slip under the radar until after Zach's disappearance.
Yeah, great justice.
This case was assigned to Detective Bill Bellucci. He was given a list of sex offenders in the region, which did not include Nathaniel.
Of course they didn't include him. Oh my God. This is like, this is like why I watch these, is because it's like, you see like how much goes wrong, like when these channels like put the timeline together and you can see like everything that failed as far as like protecting society, right? Like, I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy that he never, like, he hardly did any time. He's gotten probation how many times? I'm guessing like the first time he already broke probation. So it's like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing here? This is why people don't stop doing shit, just because everybody gets a slap on the wrist for really serious shit.
However, Detective Bellucci decided to ignore this list and keep his focus on Nathaniel, as he was seen in the alleyway by several witnesses. Detective Bellucci requested multiple search warrants for the property where Nathaniel and his mother lived together, but they were all denied.
Okay, well, at least this guy is like gonna start, like tailing him or like keeping his eye on him. But like, why would you deny this? Like, why would you deny a search warrant for the property? Like, what are we doing here? Again, like, what are we doing here? Like, this man is clearly a danger. Like, let this officer do his job. Like, we literally have the one dude that is trying to make a difference, right? The one dude that's trying everything he can, probably because he knows, like, this dude's fucked up and we gotta do something, right? And you're fucking him. Like, come on now.
Nathaniel, meanwhile, moved out of his mother's home. For the next 3 years, it became a cat and mouse game between him and Detective Bellucci. Despite Nathaniel's long criminal history, he managed to exploit loopholes within the legal system, evading appropriate consequences. However, Bellucci operated outside the conventional system, recognizing individual elements and identifying Nathaniel as an exceptional case. Although Nathaniel lacked a record of actual murder, he had come dangerously close to it on multiple occasions. On December 13th, 1999, Bellucci, who'd kept a keen eye on Nathaniel, spotted him outside an elementary school for the third time in a week. For the last 3 years, Bellucci had believed that Nathaniel would strike again. And
I bet he was right. But let the man do his job. Let this man do his job. Like I don't know. It's like he knows. Like, this dude knows. This dude knows what is up with this guy. And he's like, we got to get him, right? And it's like he's getting blocked every which way. Like, let this man do his job.
Bellucci was justified in his concern.
Yeah, it's like so much has failed. And like all of these poor kids already, like, we already have a long list of kids that he has hurt from his childhood up until now. I mean, like, and nothing has happened to him.
During these visits to the
Yeah,
local
so many
elementary
victims
school,
are failed.
Nathaniel wore a dark blue jacket and a knit cap and carried 2 cans of pepper spray, a toy gun, and a badge. Bellucci acted decisively, seizing the opportunity to charge Nathaniel with impersonating an officer and carrying a concealed weapon. On December 15, 1999, a judge approved a search warrant for objects used to impersonate officers at both Nathaniel's mother's home and his own. This was not a search warrant for violent crimes, but it was all Bellucci needed.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you just take what you can get.
While searching
Just get in
Nathaniel's
there.
home, police found items both expected and unexpected. There were items that aided Nathaniel in impersonating a law officer. There were a couple of coats, one dark blue and another with a toy badge in the pocket, a second toy badge, a stun gun, and a baseball cap reading Security Enforcement. However, the search took a dark turn when investigators discovered a pull string emerging from the ceiling of Nathaniel's kitchen. 2 albums were found with cutouts of children, as well as a document about knots and bondage and an article entitled Autoerotic Asphyxia. With a little more scrutiny into Nathaniel's whereabouts, detectives discovered that he'd not gone to work on February 6, 1996, the day of Zach's disappearance, nor the days leading up to it. On that day, his mother had accompanied his brother to another town to attend a funeral. However, her car, an off-white 4-door 1978 Toyota Corolla, remained with Nathaniel. Given the discoveries made, Bellucci was granted another search warrant within 2 days of the first one. During the second search in the house, amongst newspaper clippings from Zach's case, police found a strange list entitled Lake Webster with the names of 54 boys. They went all the way back to Nathaniel's first
54 boys. Oh my God.
victims from Massachusetts, including the names of the 3 boys he assaulted in the 70s.
You gotta be shitting me. Like, you gotta be shitting me. That nothing, like, how did we let this man out into the world so many times? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, come on. You know, like, oh my gosh.
The last entry was Zachary Ramsey, and it was followed by the word died. And it didn't stop there. 3,500 photographs of children and undeveloped film containing images of
3,500? 3,500. This man is a monster. He deserves a firing squad.
Nathaniel and 3 unidentified boys were also recovered. There were some journals with arbitrary characters that looked like some sort of coded writing. These were immediately taken in to be reviewed at a later date. Nathaniel's roommates were interviewed. One former
For real. Like, yes, I 100% agree. This is the type of shit that, like, when people say the justice system doesn't work or, like, you feel failed by it, it's because, like, shit like this happens. And I can't blame those people. And, like, you know, because, like, I don't know how we let him out so many times. Like, why? Like, why are we letting him out? Like, why? Like, why are we letting him out? I mean, this is crazy.
roommate described having seen clothes that matched Zach's clothing that he was last seen in. He'd also found some bloodied gloves. In a conversation with another roommate, Nathaniel mentioned Zachary Ramsey without much context.
I don't know. She maybe should have, like, drowned her son at this point, you know, because, like, this, I mean, this man has turned into a whole monster that, you know, is preying on children.
At one point, he even claimed that Zach would never be found because he'd been dismembered and scattered across different locations.
Oh my gosh.
A month later, the code in the journal found at Nathaniel's home was cracked. It was a cookbook, but the recipe's names indicated Nathaniel's worst fantasies had already taken shape. The titles of the dishes had a disturbing pattern.
Yeah, he was always a monster.
With names like Little Pot Pie, French Fried, and Little Stew. Finally, police found a large, stained section of plywood in Nathaniel's garage, which was scrubbed with bleach and also struck several times with a meat cleaver, as if it had been used as a cutting board. A luminol test in the room revealed that the word Tita had once been written on the floor in blood. This was tentatively linked to James Tita, a boy who was found and strangled in Wren Ridge, New Hampshire in 1973. it was learned that in the days after Zach's disappearance,
I know. You can thank YouTube for that. These guys get hit really, really hard. These true crime channels, so they have to heavily censor themselves, which I feel like is stupid because like the news can say all these, like the news can say rape and they can say murder and they can say, you know, kids, boy, whatever, you know, but like but you can't say it on YouTube. So
Nathaniel had cookouts for his neighbors in which he served deer
but
burgers that
these guys get hit really, really hard though, so they have to be like really, really careful.
tasted strange. Nathaniel claimed that he'd hunted, killed, butchered, and wrapped the meat personally.
YouTube is a stickler.
However, Nathaniel didn't own a gun or a hunting license, and credit card records suggested that he stopped buying food for a month after Zach disappeared.
Oh shit.
Finally, what looked to be human hair was found inside his meat grinder. An excavation at a former residence uncovered 21 bone fragments belonging to a boy between 8 and 13 years old. The house's pipes couldn't be examined because they'd been replaced due to constant clogging issues. DNA from the hair and bones belonged to 2 different African-American males, neither of whom was Zach. These bones have never been identified.
Right, yeah.
Almost all of his life, Nathaniel...
Well, because like what happened, like either they get demonetized or they get like an age restriction. But then if your video gets age restricted, then like it doesn't really get like put out the same way like into the algorithm that like a non-restricted one does. So, but yeah, I feel like, you know, like and I don't feel like kids watch this kind of stuff though. You know what? Like I feel like kids would find stuff like this boring, but you know, yeah, like the YouTube Kids app definitely has its own problems and shit that's happened over there. But I would agree, yeah. But at the same time, I kind of feel like the true crime channels, like I don't think they're attracting kids or even teenagers or, you know, this is like old people shit. Like no, you know, I feel like watching these like this is like old people shit. So it's kind of like I don't really feel like it's really fair to like heavily censor these people, especially because like none of this is done in a glorifying way, right? I mean, everything's done in like a very professional documentary style, news like, you know, I you know, everything that we watch on here that's true crime related, you know, none of it's like demeaning or anything like that, you know. So I feel like they definitely get some unwanted like and get some unwanted like unneeded censorship, but that's just me. I mean, you know, but it's YouTube, you know, they make the rules. Any glorifying content would be banned, right? Yeah, exactly. But I feel like all of these channels, like they don't do that. I mean, like all of this is done. I feel like they do a very good job at like kind of like not being biased. They just kind of tell you like it is, right? Like they tell you the timeline, they tell you about him, and it's very just kind of like, you know, this is it, right? Like there's not usually any side commentary that goes on with them, you know. It's very like, you know, bullet pointed like notes, you know, and they just tell you the story of him. And so I don't feel like they do anything wrong, you know. I feel like it's all very professional. I think they do very, very well research videos and topics and stuff. So yeah, it's like very informative. But you know, it just kind of sucks because I feel like it does make the video kind of obnoxious because they have to like censor themselves so heavily, and it's not even anything that I think is done distastefully, you know. Like it's just like these are the facts and they're bad, and that's just how it is, you know. The government smacks YouTube peepees for the bullshit. I know, right?
had hunted like a leisurely activity, but when it came to legal proceedings and trial, it came down to just 3 children. Zach's case had caused the most uproar, and it could have been the catalyst that brought Nathaniel down. However, Zach's mother refused to believe that her son was dead. Was it denial stemming from the inconceivable pain associated with the emerging truth? Or
does this guy ever get killed? Is he going to keep getting... Oh, I don't know. I don't know if he gets killed. I'm guessing at some point maybe he's going to go to jail for a long time. Maybe.
Perhaps encouragement from the defense team.
Everybody's name is Purple, so I'm sorry.
The world would never come to know that.
Right? These
Her
poor
refusal,
parents.
however, hindered any closure to Zach's case. She didn't believe Nathaniel was in any way related to Zach's disappearance because a psychic convinced her that Zach was living in Italy.
No, she could not have believed that. Not the psychic. Not the psychic. No, oh my God. Oh my God. Well, I bet this just, made her world come tumbling down. Fuck.
To Zach's disappearance because a psychic convinced her that Zach was living in Italy. In fact, she threatened to defend Nathaniel if he was brought to trial for her son's murder. Eventually, the charges related to Zach's disappearance had to be dropped due to a lack of evidence. Police and prosecutors who had worked hard in recent years to nab Nathaniel had only one option.
This is not true, so yeah, I know, right? You can watch it on Twitch at home tomorrow. Nice.
To focus on other possible victims and to do it quickly. 2 names in the list found at Nathaniel's home belonged to the boys who lived in the same apartment building as him. These boys also appeared on film that had been seized from Nathaniel's home. One of the boys confirmed that Nathaniel invited them to a sleepover and then molested them, but the other boy visited Nathaniel in jail and wrote to him.
What? Somebody went and visited him in jail? Get the fuck out of here. Rocket Legion, how's it going? How? What in the actual fuck? And then the other kid's parents let him go and have a sleepover with this man? Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, at least these kids didn't disappear, but holy hell. You walked into whatever we were watching a true crime video. And I know this guy has been active for it's because they keep letting him out. They keep letting him out. They keep letting him out. And they just were like, oh, here's probation. Get out of our fucking state. Probation, it's like, and now we're here, Oh my gosh.
Saying that he was his friend and that he never harmed him.
Not yet.
This predator and sexual deviant was almost in the folds of the judicial system, and everyone would be able to see him for exactly who he was. But once again, the case was falling through the cracks of legality.
How did this man get this lucky for being such a piece of shit? That's what I want to know.
36-year-old Mary Patrone, who was just a girl when she was assaulted by Nathaniel, recognized him in a blink. However, the statute of limitations had expired, and Nathaniel couldn't be charged with this offense. Despite numerous failures by the judicial system in the past, Nathaniel was subsequently sentenced to 130 years in prison without the possibility of parole on the...
Well, finally, he old as fuck in this, right here. I mean, finally, but at the same time, Jesus Christ, come on, people.
Charges of kidnapping, aggravated assault, and sexual assault of various...
Yeah, a little
In
too
2008,
late.
Nathaniel was found unconscious in his prison cell due to a heart attack.
Because he's fat as fuck. I mean, look at him. I'm not trying to be a total asshole, but at the same time, he's fat as fuck. Of course he's going to have a heart attack. And he's already old. At this point, who gives a shit? I mean, he's not going to continue because he's finally locked up. But at the same time, you had decades to do this to him. We literally had decades.
In 2008, Nathaniel was found unconscious in his prison cell due to a heart attack. He'd been in poor health for some time, and on this day, he was pronounced dead. He took many horrifying secrets to the grave.
I bet he did.
Nathaniel's case can be attributed to a number of factors, including inadequate communication and information sharing. For instance, his probation officer didn't know of his other crime in 1977.
Yeah, I guess we didn't have any trial footage on this one. Yeah, it is a shame. It is a shame that he got an easy out. He didn't. Ugh.
In 1999, one would expect the process might have changed. However, a Montana court was not aware of Nathaniel's
That one sounds familiar. I might have watched that one, Rocket.
crimes in Massachusetts. The system failed to understand Nathaniel's pattern of behavior,
Yeah, they
and
did.
thus failed to handle.
That is a understatement. That is a huge understatement. They were completely blind of him, and like just didn't even want to deal with him.
The system failed to understand Nathaniel's pattern of behavior, and thus failed to handle the situation. Lack of awareness directly led to the atrocious abuse of many children over the span of decades. Despite the objections of Zach's mother, a judge declared Zachary Ramsey legally dead in 2011. However, if Zach's mother was right and he's still alive somewhere, he would be in his 30s and look like this. Nathaniel was a child predator and possibly even a criminal, yet he was allowed to walk free again and again.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he served 11 years in a mental institution and assaulted again within a month of release was overlooked.
Within a month of release. But like all the psychiatrists were telling them, you know, like, yes, he has like all these like violent thoughts and violent tendencies, and he has all these thoughts that are terrible. And the judge was just like, sure, let's just let him out. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Let's just let him out. Like, who are these judges?
Do you think that contemporary systems are equipped to effectively address such situations? Or are there still individuals slipping through systemic loopholes, allowing them to perpetuate horrors that should have been prevented?
That's fucked. I mean, like, at least he's not alive anymore. But at the same time, it's just like, bro, come on now. Like, come on now. We can't be having this. But that was like, you know, quite, I feel like that was quite the insight though to seeing you know, how the system gets real fucked up sometimes, you know? It's just like, oh my gosh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. What's the worst that could, yeah, or it's like they didn't want to deal with them. I feel like that sometimes probably happens, or they're like, you know, oh, like he's not that bad, and it's like, except he is. You know? I feel like some people, I feel like some judges are kind of like you know, like, oh, well, like it can't be all that bad, and it's like, oh, but it is, you know, like it 100% is, and like if you fail to see that, then like maybe you're not good at your job, you know, maybe you're not fit to be a judge if you can't see patterns like this, or you know, see that there are really, really shitty people that don't deserve like a million chances. Be well recommended. Usually through my Discord. That's usually like the best way to do it. Just because I usually have like videos already pre-listed But I do have a channel in there that you can, that's like video recommendations. Doesn't mean that I will always get to them like the next stream, or it might be a while, because I usually just try to have like I have like a long list of stuff too. So but it doesn't mean that I don't take recommendations though. You know, Judge Dredd for people like that? Fuck yeah. Yes. I think what also makes me angry is that, like, how can we not notice patterns, especially when kids are almost dying, kids are getting assaulted. I mean, like, that should just that should be enough in itself to just be like, all right, like bro can't be here, you know? Like we can't be doing this. Yeah, this, like, I feel like he's definitely one where, like, yeah, the signs were all there. Like we knew, you know, like everybody knew that he was shitty, and yet, you know, we still let him exist in society, like let him be out free, let him, you know, do whatever the fuck he wanted. That might be interesting. No spam. Yeah. You can always try that too. We are getting ready to end though, because it is almost midnight, and I feel like I'm gonna start coughing a lot more. So so yeah, we're gonna probably wrap up here. It was an uncomfortable situation, to say the least. Well, at least you caught him, though. Good on you for catching him, though. At the end of the scheduled broadcasting, that's right. Yes, we are coming to an end here. And because I feel like I am going to, sometimes at night, like, I start coughing really bad, and I want to get off before that kicks in. Thank you for coming by. This is a XQ. I'm retarded right now. X or QXIR. I keep wanting to say like XQC. Tales on the. Oh, I haven't heard of this channel. I'll have to check it out. Thank you. I feel better every day. It's just going a little bit slow. It's going a little bit slow, but it is getting better. So, but yes, I'm gonna call it a night here, and I have to go blow my nose. So, but thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you guys being here. Kickstarter? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check it out and see. Check them out, see how I feel about it. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Have a good rest of your night, day, whatever it is for you. You do some chicken stew. I did have some soup, and I'm probably just gonna go hang out on the couch and you know, relax for a little bit and get my coughing fit over with, so I can maybe go to sleep. But yeah. I hope when I wake up tomorrow we'll be, you know, much better. But yes, have a good rest of your night and day and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. So have a good one, guys.